Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Happy, nearly Christmas. How many more sleeps? What's the date today? 5 days, 5 big sleeps. Hi, Anne-Marie, positivity clinical hypnotherapist and confidence and empowerment life coach. I am here to liberate you from sadness and to elevate you into super happiness. And I am so glad to be here with you this morning. I am a little bit overwhelmed, I'm going to be honest with you, because I've just come back from a fantastic, joyful meeting with one of my clients, okay? And I'm going to share it with you because I was actually going to jump onto my Essex Life Changer site to share this. I've got a fabulous offer for you today, and because there's less people over there, because there's like 1,200 people, if everybody says yes, I'm going to be very busy next year, and I'm already super busy next year. So hi Abigail. So I really wanted to kind of limit how many people would say yes to the offer, but you know what, I couldn't do it on there, so I'm here and I'm doing it, and I'm hoping there's only a few people that are going to be watching, because then if you choose this opportunity to say yes, I can manage you all. So that's fantastic. Listen, this year has been absolutely phenomenal for me in so many levels and in so many ways. Hello, good morning everybody. Let me just give you a snapshot of the year that I've had, of the people that I have had the pleasure, and I really truly mean pleasure, of transforming their lives, to elevate them to a place where they couldn't even comprehend before I started working with them. And I know that is a big claim, right? It is a big claim, but I know this because they've told me, and I'm proud to say that they chose me to work with them, to be able to give them this opportunity. This year alone, I've done so many hypnotherapy sessions. I also do a hypnotherapy and life coaching session, but I'm going to focus on hypnotherapy because that really is the medium for being able to cut through the BS and really start your life in an absolutely amazing way with nothing to hold you back. So I'm going to start with that. This year alone, I worked with a lady who had not driven a car for 21 years. She did one session with me and she walked out of that door and she drove her car. That was amazing. I've worked with a young boy of 10 years old who was having real problems with doing the transition from school, from primary to secondary, so much so that it actually disabled his legs. He manifested this. He manifested that his legs didn't work for him anymore, and he was housebound for 6 weeks, could not walk. And with 3 sessions, he was actually able to walk again. Yeah, you could say it's a miracle. I was just very pleased, and he's back at school full time. That was amazing. I worked with a guy who had recovered from cancer. He was 67 years of age, and he'd recovered from cancer of the throat and an aneurysm on his brain. When he came to see me, he was on the verge of being admitted to hospital because he wasn't eating anymore, and his family were really worried about him. And in that session, 3 sessions actually, he began eating again like he did as a young person. Actually, we took him back to his football days, and he developed a huge appetite, so much so that he did say to me jokingly, Anne-Marie, I'm going to have to come back for weight loss, which is quite funny. All the videos of what I'm saying to you, the people that I've worked with, are all on my YouTube channel. I'd love for you to pop over there and have a look, because you know what? The best evidence you can have, the best testimonials that you can have, are the people that you've worked with. I worked with a lady on confidence issues and body dysmorphia who sat in my therapy chair, and when she came out of hypnotherapy, she burst into tears with joy. I mean, just beautiful. I've worked with a lady who was attending her daughter's wedding, and she just kept getting so emotional. She kept crying, as I'm sure I will when my daughter gets married. But she wanted to be able to give this really heart-rending speech of, as a single parent, how much she loved her daughter and how important it was to be able to give her daughter over to this wonderful man. And she couldn't stop crying. One session, she delivered a fantastic speech. And she sent me a photograph actually of how beautiful she looked on the day. And she told me how engaged and how much people applauded after she gave her heart-rending speech. So these are just some of the really fantastic sessions I've been able to have with people to transform their lives. And let me tell you, hypnotherapy transforms your lives on so many different levels, because you may come with one issue, but I can tell you, hypnotherapy has a way of opening up something inside you that allows you to become so creative. I know it's transformed my life in so many ways. So that's just some of the sessions that I've worked with. More recently, I've been doing a lot of hypnotherapy and life coaching, which, wow, I work with a lady who actually, she's just rebooked to do another whole life. It's called Ultimate Life Success. It's on my essex-hypnotherapist.com page. You'll see it there. She just did that, and she went from being somebody who was working at international level to being able to step forward and say, I want to take the global role. Did the global role exist? No, it didn't. She created it, and she went to her chief exec in America and said that she wanted to take this role. It's been a fabulous journey with this lady, so much so that she's actually referring me. She works up in the city, big job she has. And tomorrow I'm going to meet her for lunch, and she's going to introduce me to thank you, Abigail. She's going to introduce me to human resources. So I may be going to work there as a coach one day a month, and that will be amazing for me. I'm overwhelmed with how many amazing things have happened to me because I believed that I deserved this opportunity. At my age, I've absolutely had a 360-degree turn in my life. I've started this career of life coaching and hypnotherapy. I couldn't have comprehended I've achieved everything that I have achieved this year, including going to meet Robert De Niro. It's Robert De Niro. It's been a fantastic year. I'm not going to cry. I know you're used to seeing me cry, but I'm not going to cry because it's important that I share what I'm going to share with you this morning. But I want to ask you a question. I have been able to fulfill my dreams this year and beyond, and I know next year is going to be amazing for me, and I'm going to tell you some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing next year. But I want to ask you, what do you need to let go of to be able to live the life you've always dreamed of? What permission do you need to give to yourself to say, you know what, it's your time? So many of my clients this year have said to me, Anne-Marie, I realise this is my year. And next year, 2019, they're going to go on and do amazing things. And the reason why I'm a little bit tearful, next year is your year, Abigail. You know what? I have just come back from a session with one of my clients, okay? And she, I know, but I do quite tears of joy all the time. And I'm not ashamed, but it's kind of, yeah, I need to control it a bit. But because I'm so overwhelmed with what's happened for me in my life. And I know what I can do for you in your life. And that's what I really want to get across to you today. The lady that I've just been to see, she's had an amazing year. And what I really had to put, she's having a bit of an issue at the time. She's been challenging things so much in her life. She's been challenging what's been happening to her, the experiences she's having, the relationships that she's having, so much so that she's actually fallen out with a really important member of her family, somebody that she really loves. And she has fallen out with him really a lot because she stood up and she said, I don't deserve this. I deserve more from you. I deserve more from myself. And she's heartbroken. I'm going to be honest, she's heartbroken. And we've just had this amazing session. And I talked to her about all the wonderful things that she's done this year. For a start, she's lost 5 stone in weight. She was 17 stone at the beginning of last year, and she's now 12 stone. She says she wants to be 11. I told her stop. I'm quite jealous because I was on a journey with her, but I'm still where I am. She's confronted family issues which were really difficult, and she's come through all of this, and she hasn't always got the results that she would have wanted. In other words, we can't change other people. We can't. You can't come to me for hypnotherapy and say to me, Anne-Marie, I want my husband to love me more. Anne-Marie, I want my children to behave better. I can't change them. I can only empower you to be the very best version of you. And you know what happens? When you do that, you are able to accept the things that don't go exactly the way that you wanted to do and recognise that the reason why things are changing is because I'm choosing me first. And if people cannot deal with me choosing me first, then those people have to go. Those people cannot be in my life anymore because I can only give to you from my overflowing cup. So that's what she shared with me this morning. And the story that I shared with her, because I really want, she's actually going away tomorrow on a fantastic holiday, which again, she never would have dreamed of. I don't want to say too much because she knows who she is. But what I had to say to her is, you know, you've come so far. You've challenged your feelings about yourself. You've challenged your self-worth. You've changed your weight. She's changed her family's weight. She put her whole family on a diet and they've all lost weight. She's changed the way that her children talk to her. She's now an empowered parent that knows how to say no with love. She's done amazing things this year. And I told her the one painful relationship that she's had to let go of because she put herself first, which she's dearly, dearly sad about. I told her, you know what? You have an amazing family that you have reared in a beautiful way. Beautiful. One of her daughters got a book for Christmas and cried at the book. I said, look what amazing children you've reared. You've got this amazing family, you've got these amazing friends, and you've got somebody in your life who is a member of your family. You're finding it hard to let go because he can't accept you loving you. Okay, I want to tell you something. Imagine that this person who is not delivering to you what you need in your life to make you happy, imagine that that's a weed and this is your family here and they are your beautiful lotus flowers, and you are the watering can of their life. You are their relationship. You are the watering can that feeds the relationship between you and the family and you and this family member. And every time you put your focus on either one of these, you're going to help it to grow. Now, your family are here and they are lotus flowers and they are beautiful. And the more love you put on them, you're going to spread those lotus flowers across that beautiful pond of tranquility. You're going to spread it, okay? This weed here, the more you focus your attention on this weed, it's going to grow. And wow, weeds can grow really, really quickly. Weeds grow and they grow up in really double time, and they cling on to things and they strangle the life out of things and they hook on and they just get everywhere really, really quickly. Okay, so the amount of time that you spend focusing on this one, it will grow twice as quick. With venom and evil and darkness, the amount of times that you spend on these lotus flowers, you will grow and enhance them and make something beautiful. And we all know that beneath the surface of lotus flowers, it's very dark. Got the dark underneath, but that dark's going to be covered up with your beautiful, beautiful thoughts and the beautiful time you spent watering and nurturing this wonderful relationship. And I said to her, I had to say it to her really, really clearly. What are you going to focus on? What are you going to nurture? What are you going to keep watering? And we had this amazing time. And she said to me, Anne-Marie, she said, no more, no more. I'm going to water those flowers and I'm going to let that weed die. That was really big for her, but that's what had to happen. And these are the kind of transformations that I go through with people. This is real. This is not me doing a video where I want to sell you something and you just, you know, what's the best way to do it? What silly tactic? This is real time, real life. These are real transformations that I'm making with people. And I have to say to you, it's empowering for me. It makes me grow as a person. When I see my clients grow in a magnificent way, it grows me. All I just want to do is keep giving love. I tell you, today I was driving along to her house and I saw a lady there, okay, beautiful lady actually, her name was Ella, and she was standing by the side of the road walking in all the mud by the bus stops because I live in a village, so it's very, very muddy. And as I drove past, I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop. I'm actually going to stop and I'm going to offer her a lift. Who does that in this day and age, right? I do that. I will not let the cruel world outside, some of it which is cruel, stop me from being the beautiful person that I am, and I hope you don't too. So I stopped and I reversed. I shouldn't have really done that in the main road. Hello, Naomi. I stopped and I reversed up and I opened the window and I said to her, hi, excuse me, young lady. I said, would you like a lift? And she said, oh, immediately, as we all do. No, thank you. And I said, listen, I know you're not allowed to get in a car with strangers, but let me tell you, I've got no sweets. So I don't want to give you anything, but give you a break. I want to give you a break. I want to give you an opportunity. How far are you going? And she said, oh, Stondon Massey, which is just around the corner. It wasn't really on my way, if I'm honest, but I'm in a car and she's walking. What takes me 2 minutes of my time would have taken her 25 minutes of her time. Easy. Isn't it just easy? She hopped in the car, I took her around to her boyfriend's house and she was like, that was just so kind of you. Why did you do that? I said, why wouldn't I do that? And that's all you can do in life, is just give of yourself, and the more you give, the more you get back. So I am saying to you, what would you have to allow? And I mean allow, because as I told my client earlier on this morning, you are allowing this person to make you happy. He's not doing it. You are doing it to yourself. You have to choose you. You keep choosing him. Choose you every time. And every time you think, just think weeds or flowers? Weeds or flowers, okay? And what would you have to choose to allow yourself to have 2019 as the year of you? How many dreams have you harboured that you just let go? Just let go and fly away. How many times have you wanted to say yes and you said no because you lack confidence, because you've never done it before, because it wasn't the right time, because that wasn't you, that's for somebody else. It's for you. Everything that you want is for you. So next year, I have so many things going on, so many opportunities and ways that you can work with me. You know about Global Brand Divas, and you know about my hypnotherapy and my life coaching. But today only, good job, there's not many people on, I have a very special offer for you. It is actually a super offer. And because I can't put it on Essex Life Changer, I put it on here. It is going to be limited to the first 10 people. I'm going to say that. How am I going to be able to facilitate that? Okay, so I have to tell you what it is, don't I? I was kind of wanting to do that as a surprise. If you're even a little bit interested in some way that you can work with me, okay? If you feel that there is something that you are holding back from, that you just need some support to be able to go forward with it, that's going to change your relationship, that's going to change your business, that's going to change the way you feel about yourself, something that's going to really help you to grow, I can help you with that. I'm going to give you an opportunity today. If you just put Happy Christmas down there in a comment, I'm going to send you a gift. I'm going to send you a gift. I'm going to send it directly to your messenger. I've already created the gift. It's there for anybody that wants that opportunity to have a head start this morning. I can do it online, or you can come to my house. I'd love you to come to my house, my beautiful therapy room. And I just want to give this offer because I just want to, give some Christmas gift and a cheer. So, and I'll send it straight to your messenger. I've said yes to many opportunities this year that are going to change my life next year. They are. And they are all opportunities that have been really out of my comfort zone. They have been. And I've done it because I want to challenge the past. I want to say goodbye to the past, and I want to embrace my beautiful future. But I've only been able to do that by saying yes to me. Are you ready to say yes to you? Now, this is going to go to a YouTube video. I'm going to send it to all of my clients. They will open it up and they will have the opportunity to have just what you're having. I wouldn't normally do this, but I actually have to record it so that I can download it to YouTube. So lucky people that are here now, you can take advantage of that. And if anybody watches the replay, they are going to get the opportunity to do it as well, because obviously I'll check back. And if I see Merry Christmas in the comments, I will send you that opportunity. You might want to use that opportunity yourself, or you might want to give it to a friend. It's entirely up to you. But just know and really understand it's your choice to be happy. And if you accept this opportunity that I'm going to send you, this is you saying yes to yourself, because 2019 needs to be the year that you say yes to you, because you deserve it. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're special. You're unique. You are the only person that has your fingertips. Fingertips. Well, fingertips as well, but I really meant fingerprints. You are the only person that is you. Peace and joy to you all. I would love for you to share this video. I'm being very kind, aren't I? Share this video, and anybody that watches the replay will also be a recipient of my wonderful gift to you, because you all deserve it. And I just can't wait to work with anybody, people that are passionate about life, that want more in their life, that actually know that they deserve more. I know from a very early age, and I didn't have a good upbringing, I knew that I was destined for more. And here I am living the more. Is it your turn to have more? Is it your turn to embrace and say, yes, I know it's going to be uncomfortable. I watched my friend cry tears this morning, which really, really upset me. But she knew it was time. She had to say yes to herself. She had to put the past behind her and embrace her beautiful future. Is that you? That's all for today. You know what to do. Merry Christmas down below. A happy Christmas to you. Enjoy your gift. I'll see you in 2019, if not before, because you know me, I love a live. But whatever way I see you again, I shall look forward to that journey with you. Take care now. Bye-bye.